Hi everyone, and welcome back to today's morning report chart appraisals on Friday the 26th of September with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Tech Markets. I'm going to move on to sterling dollar now, and there is a big test going on of this rebound. We've had this recovery in the past 2 or 3 weeks on sterling, and it's just unwound cable back towards this big downtrend. And although we've had this downtrend tested a couple of times, I'd still say that this downtrend is a big factor in this chart. And you've also got these momentum indicators that have unwound to neutral. Now, normally in the course of events, that you'd be looking at the fact that you've got this big bearish pressure of this trend, and that would suggest that selling into strength is the way to play. But I think that this support at 62.82, which is that, although it never comes up annoyingly, 62.82 is the low from that trading day on the 5th of September, and also is the old gap resistance now becoming support. Because if you look on this intraday chart, pretty much in the last 3 weeks, this has become a consistent basis of resistance and now subsequently support. And this support that's been basically holding around that 62.80 mark, although slightly by just a couple of ticks. Yesterday was breached, but basically still holding. Is now support and has been supportive throughout this week. But you'd say that you've got a key lower high at 64.14.15. You'd also say yesterday's high of 63.40 is intact as well. So the pressure is still on the downside, and if this move now takes place, because you've got this broken uptrend also, which suggests we're sort of now consolidating on an intraday basis, on a near-term basis, it could add to pressure on that key support. I think that is a very important level, because if that gets broken, you certainly obviously see the initial support at 62.50 tested as well, but then subsequently I think it could then reopen that reaction low at 61.60, which is on our daily chart as that key reaction low there from the 16th of September, before we sort of continue that recovery. So I reckon that 62.80 mark pretty much is a very important support near term. And if you start to see a handle of maybe 162.70, 162.60 on cable consistently being seen, I think that would suggest that that support has been breached, and I think we could well come back towards that 160, 160 support. So I continue to watch this chart, and there is a battle going on, as I said, with this big downtrend in place. And for this to really suggest a sustainable recovery, I think you need to break back above that 164.15 mark, which was the couple of days this week, the resistance. So I think that is the resistance we need to get through on the upside. Anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.